All right. Hi, everybody. My name is Rachel Jermann. I am chair of the brand new Wisconsin Student Special Interest Group, and I'm here today to talk to you about some fun events to introduce you to our core ambassador, who is our link between state and national level. So the SIG is part of the Wisconsin Physical Therapy Association, and we as the WPTA are part of the American Physical Therapy Association. So we are just a way to connect you to other students in your state, as well as to the WPTA and then eventually to the APTA. And Chris will help us out with that. I'm a student, a third-year student at the University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee, and I'm excited to be graduating in May. I'm also excited to be representing all of you. So Chris, you want to go ahead and introduce yourself?
Yeah, thanks. Like she said, my name's Chris. Chris Chism from the University of Wisconsin-Madison. I'm a second-year student right now. Like she said, I'm the core ambassador, which kind of means I'm the link between you as students and the APTA Student Assembly Board of Directors. So if you ever want to get anything to them or they want to get any message to you, I'm that go-between that they use. And I also get to you through your program champions that each of you have, or some of you may be. That's how I help reach you and get the information out. So if you ever want to get involved more, I'm the person you can contact, or if they ever want to get you involved, they'll go through me to get to you. And I'm also excited to do all I can to help represent you and help connect you in any way that I can.
Yeah, and Chris is a great link for us. This is so great. Not a lot of student special interest group boards are built like this, so we're really excited to have that collaboration between our core ambassador and our SIG board. So first of all, I want to thank all of you for being involved and actually sitting down and watching this video and picking my face out from like the blackness behind me. I know it can be hard to figure out how to get involved and to commit time to being an active member of anything while you're trying to get through school. So thank you for being a part of the Student Special Interest Group, which you are automatically a part of as a WPTA member. You, as a student, you are automatically added to the SIG. You don't have to go in and add yourself. So first of all, please like us on Facebook. It's how we get all our up-to-date information to you. And I first want to invite you to our kickball event. It's the kickoff event for the SIG, the very first one we'll be having. It will be at McCarty Park in Milwaukee at 10 a.m. on Saturday, August 20th. You don't have to have a team to sign up. Just sign up as a free agent. It's $15 a person when you show up, so just $15 cash or check. There will be free lunch, and it's BYOB, and there's kickball and other students. So come hang out. If you know any clinicians or faculty members that would love to come, bring them too. We take anybody. So second, I want to invite you to our student conclave. We're really excited to be planning this. It's January 28th, 2017, so next January, at Bryan and Stratton in Wauwatosa. We still have a lot of planning to do on it, so if you're interested in helping out, please absolutely let us know. We'd love to have you on the team. Again, so like us on Facebook at WPTA Student Special Interest Group is how you find us. Chris?
Awesome. Yeah, I've got a couple updates from things going around across the nation through the APTA. National Student Conclave. It's in Miami this year, so if you're getting tired of October in Wisconsin, Miami is a great place to go do it. So that'll be going on October 27th through the 29th in Miami. And early registration ends on September 28th. So if you want to get the reduced rate, make sure you get that in by then. You can go through the APTA website, go through the last couple of student scoop emails and the next one coming out. Also, and something else going on across the nation that we're getting involved in here in Wisconsin is PT Day of Service. This is actually an international initiative that's done every year through the World Confederation of Physical Therapy. It's a day they try and get PTs out and giving back to our patients, to our communities and things like that. And here in Wisconsin, we're trying to get all the students we can involved. So we're having 2 different competitions in that day, competing against schools. So the first one is trying to get as many people as we can to volunteer, to give back. And so how you do that is just get as many students as you can in your program, get them together for some volunteer activity idea, and then get a picture with them, post it on that Facebook page, the WPTA Student Special Interest Group Facebook page. And then that's how we can have proof that you did it. And based on the percentage of students that do it from the total percentage of each program, that's how we're going to pick who is the most involved school. The other competition that'll be going on with that day is the best quality of involvement. So whoever has the most innovative, really just the coolest idea of how to get involved, how to give back, you just send those ideas ahead of time to me through the Core Ambassador email, and then I'm going to send them on to the Academic Liaison Committee, and there they're going to just have a de-identified list, and they're going to pick what they think is the most innovative idea, most unique idea, the best way to give back as students, however they feel to choose. And then if you have proof of that on the Facebook page, even if it's only a few people that got involved, if it's a really innovative and a really great way of giving back, you're going to get recognized for that as well. Because we really want to do all we can to give back in quantity and in quality. So again, really making sure you commit to the PT Day of Service. There's a link that in the last student scoop, or else if you just Google PT Day of Service, that's how you can just commit to your service to that day, and they'll give you updates and reminders. Get the ideas that you have for your school to me, and I'll get those on. And really just get out there and be involved and give back to your community, because that's what it's all about. And lastly, from the APTA, they've got a huge initiative, which you probably have already heard of, called Choose PT. Trying to get patients to choose PT and come into PT without using medications to decrease their pain, and really just trying to get our name out there so we can be a safe alternative to opioids and kind of help stop the opioid epidemic that's going on in the across the nation. So they really want to get our feedback as students of what we think about it. So if you've got a really strong opinion, you really like it, you really hate it, something about that, get it back to me, and because they want to hear so they can change it or keep going with it as they see fit, because it's obviously a big issue, especially here in Wisconsin as well, that we need to, and we are the solution to it, and that's how they feel, and that's how I think we should all feel as well. Rachel?
Awesome. Yeah, the Choose PT First movement has gotten huge. There have been pictures. They had a billboard in Times Square. The color scheme is orange and black, so it's pretty easy to tell. If you're not on Twitter, hop on. You can search the hashtag ChoosePT, see what everyone's posting. The CDC recently released new guidelines that state that anything more than a 7-day supply of opioids is pretty much dumb. Okay. So that was a segue, but I'm going to give you 3 fairly easy ways to get involved. So right now, because we are in our first year as a SIG, what we're looking to do is grow. So we want to see members interacting with us and all of that. So if you could tell a friend about the SIG and get them to like the Facebook page, that's step 1. Because right now, we really need a way to get a hold of you. We need a way to give you updated information. So that's the Facebook page. So get on the Facebook page, have your friends like it. This is how we're going to communicate most effectively with you. Link to number 1, we're going to have you share pics to the Facebook page. So just like Chris mentioned about the competition for PT Day of Service, if you have anything cool happening in class, anything like that, post it to the Facebook page. We want to see students all across Wisconsin being involved on this page, because we are there to make your experience more fun and to connect you to other students, because guess what? Every program is different, and it's kind of cool to hear about it. I've talked to students from all over the nation, and it's so fascinating to see how different programs are and what different students learn. So go ahead and throw those up on the Facebook page. And the third thing is participate in a whiteboard challenge. So all this is you go and you say, okay, what does being a member of the APTA mean to me? What's the biggest benefit to me? Then take that biggest benefit and write it on the most used whiteboard in your school. Do a little save thing if you can. They might hate it if you do that, especially if it's a long one, but don't worry, just have it up. So write that up, leave it up for a week if you can, and then take it down and come up with a new one for the next week. Totally kudos to the Missouri. Someone from Missouri came up with this. His name's Matt Mastenbrook. So he and I have been talking. So I have a list if you need ideas. We'll also be posting those to the Facebook page. So last, just contact us if you're interested in being on a committee or want to start a committee but want our help, have any ideas at all. We are here for you. We were elected by you, and we are hoping to see a huge turnout at our student conclave. Also, if you are on Twitter, you should follow me at RJ Gattagoni. If you're not on Twitter, you should get on Twitter, because it turns your cold calls into a warm call, and there are tons of clinicians who really want to interact with you. Chris knows, I just introduced him to Twitter. We're working on it. He's doing really great.
Working on it. Yeah, she did. And it's awesome. Like she said, it's helped connect me with a lot of people across the nation that future employers, future, peers that we'll be working with, clinicians that we'll be treating with. So it's good to get out there and get our name out there and also just learn from it. We got a couple of easy ways to get involved as well. If you're a first year student, really keep your eye out. Applications for my position, the core ambassador position, will be coming out soon, and also program champions, so you can be the representative for your school to the WPTA and to the APTA, which are awesome positions. Second year students, you can get involved with the SIG. I mean, elections for that will be coming up at the State Student Conclave. So just before that, you can be putting your application in to get slated for that. I mean, there's tons of ways of getting involved at a state, like she said, on committees. There's also project committees at the APTA that you can get involved with. Different things you can do, advocacy events you can do. Just let me know what you're interested in, and I can help get you in exactly the best way for you to get involved in that. And if I don't know it, I'll get you connected with someone that can help you figure out and get you exactly what you care about, get you doing it now, since we do have such a short amount of time as students.
All right, awesome. So I think that's all that we have for you today. Thank you for listening to the first update. Hopefully in the future we will be continuing these, doing the core ambassador update and the SIG update as well. So please stay tuned. There will be more, and like the Facebook page. Again, that's WPTA Student Special Interest Group. Thanks for listening, everyone.
Thank you, guys. Yeah, and like the Facebook page, like you said, follow us on Twitter, and just keep doing what you're doing, representing the PT profession and getting involved. See y'all.
Cool.